Hi friends, this is Gail ONeill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So these are the two cards I'm doing tonight, and yeah, I wondered what I was going to do until my order came in today, and this was part of my order. So I was very excited. Whoop, there went my magnets. Okay, so beautiful Promenade. Pretty flowers and all these sayings, and then beautiful layers. I wanted to show you this one. I didn't use it on the cards tonight, but where'd it go? Probably fell out. Okay, here it is. But this is what it cuts. And I didn't finish punching out all those little pieces, but I just wanted to cut one real fast. Really pretty. So I will be playing with that and making something. Let's see. I mean, can you just picture that as your little background there? So I will be playing with that a lot. It is very pretty. So I'm going to put this aside. The other thing I'm going to bring in today is stitch labels, and I use that for this card. So it's fun to pull things from other sets that you have. Okay, away we go. We're going to start out with this card, and it's just straight stamping. Hopefully my fingers will cooperate to do the bow. Otherwise I'll do the alternate bow. But my normal 5 by 3 3/4, 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and then the thick cardstock, half a sheet, and then scored at 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4. There, 4 1/4. Duh. So let's get this ready to go. And the first thing I'm going to grab are the inks that we're using, and it's Pear Pizzazz, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape. And we're also using Memento Black. So the first thing I want to do, and I'm still in need of sympathy cards, so this is going to be another sympathy card. But of course this would be beautiful as a birthday card. So the first thing I did was to stamp my greeting, just so I don't place the flowers in the wrong spot. I just find it easier to do that if you kind of know what you're going to do. So we'll set that aside. And then we're going to take, this is like a two-step stamping. So I'm going to take the Highland Heather, and I'm going to stamp it right there. Then I'm going to ink it up again and stamp off, and just twist it a little bit, and it missed a spot. We're going for the other side. I should put a pad underneath it. Okay, other side. Let me reach for my pad, because this one isn't working right. Okay, so I've got that ready. Let's do the sympathy again. Okay, that was just a practice run. So there's the sympathy. Let's get this under there. Okay, let's ink it up and go again. So I'm going to stamp it, stamp off, make sure I have the ink on it right. Ta-da! And then stamp it again, ink off again. And then I'm going to do one more over here full. Alright, so we're done with the heather. Now I'm going to go back in. I think I'll do the little leaves first and show you. Except I just lost them. There they are. See, I hate when I make a mistake. Then I kind of get all... Ugh. Alright, so I did cut out, and of course it was easy to do it with the die, to cut out a few little masks in case I need them. And I did in a couple spots. So, stamp one there. And I'm going to put one down there. I might not even need the, yeah, I'm going to. Just slightly. Okay, so then I'm going to put a mask here. And I'm going to pull it back just a hair. So then it kind of hits right into that flower. And then I think we'll cover that one. And cover this one. Okay. Looks like it should be enough. Maybe throw a little one right in there. Yeah. Okay, so now I can come in and do the outside, hopefully keeping my head out of the way. So this is the gorgeous grape. And it's pretty easy to line up. And it's very forgiving also. If you do, like I'm a hair off there, trying not to get my head in the way of the camera. See how that just like brings it to life? And there, and then the last one. Ta-da! Straight Stampin'. Alright, so I'm going to take this out of the way. And then we're going to take and mount this to the Highland Heather. And there's the boo-boo side. Oh, I see Marlin is here and Judy. Marlin, it's a great time to sign back up. They have a great special. Just saying. Okay, so now we're going to try and do this bow. And I'm using a retired white cotton. So let's hope I have enough. And if you remember from my experience last week, when my fingers are numb, and they usually are, this is very hard for me to do. Especially when people are watching. So everybody, shut your eyes. It's just that I can't feel it. And the thinner, smaller it is, the harder it is. Alright, it's kind of an upside down bow, but it's going to be okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little dot. It was just here. All right, we'll use this. And I just want to put a glue dot under there just to anchor it. And then we'll take and trim that and trim that. And I didn't even use dimensionals on this one. Basic Stamping 101. And then we can also go back and let's grab the Highland Heather. So we'll put one right down in there. And line that up again. And you can either put a leaf or not put a leaf. I'll put a leaf. I will put a leaf. A little bit there and a little bit, whoa, little piece there. How about one more there for good luck? Okay, so that card is done. And I even did a little inside thing. All right, so on to the next card. Let's just do a little cleanup. And I do love these pads. This is a new one, as you can tell, because they do get very stained and disgusting looking, but it doesn't change how they work. Okay, so I love my Stamparatus. It's the best tool ever invented. And you've seen my templates. I do them like it's a card because it gives you more space. And since it's not actually set up, you get to see how I do it. So I just line this up in there. And when it's not sticking to your hand, you're good. And then line this, whoa, see, it's stuck. All right. So there's the one. There's the other one. And then we're just going to pick them up. And of course, because we're using the polymer, we do have this little black piece to give it its foam. It's a foam piece. It'll give it some pressure there. Okay, so we don't need these. And I did do a little bit of pre-cutting just to make it go a little bit faster. But this gives you a chance to see how great this is for doing multiples. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put this in at the same time. And then we're going to ink up with the Pear Pizzazz, this one. Now the pink is Petal Pink, but I'm using Blushing Bride to stamp on it. Wish I knew what I did with my little thing. That's alright. So then I can just keep going. Whoops, that one was already done. So, ink it up. And I just have to get one spot on there, which is also the great part of the Stamparatus. Better. And this dries just a little bit lighter than it looks right now. So just place them in. Okay, so we have our 3 and 3, and then I'm just going to take this pad and wipe this up a little bit. And stick it aside. That's an extra. Okay, so I also put this through the tufted. And this one is Mossy Meadow, also 5 by 3 1/4. My layers are usually the same, 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and then our half a sheet of heavy duty Whisper White cardstock. All right, so we're going to put that aside, and I could actually just put this right on right now. And I'm going to use the glue. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's try this one. Come on. Don't want leakage. Okay, so we're going to layer that onto that piece. You know what? That wasn't petal pink. This was powder pink. So it was powder pink, not the petal pink. Okay, this can go away. Then we're going to take the Mossy Meadow, and stamp the Thinking of You. Also, which will dry just a little bit lighter, not much. We've got to poke these. I found it. Yeah, baby. Okay, so not all of these come out because of the stitching around here. These are just stitched. So we'll get the last couple out of there. A little stinker. Okay, one more. I thinks I got them. And it hit the garbage, not the floor. Yay me. Okay. So, that's the bad one. I'm going to take and also liquid glue So that's my kind of my starting point. And then I took the first flower and glued that down. And the reason I did it this way was so if I started here that I wouldn't come up too high and then hide the greeting. And then we're going to use some dimensionals on this one. And we're going to put that right there. Okay, and then on this last one, you only need the dimensionals on the one side, and the other side, just going to put a little glue. Okay, then I took a few of these guys and just a couple dots of glue. And just laid them in around. Let's hope that doesn't go over too far. I suppose I could trim it. And then this one I kind of let it go over one. I really want to fix that. It's just because of where I put that dot. Okay. Better. And then I just have a little spot of glue that I'll have to fix. Okay, so then we will dimension this up. Although I didn't on the original, but let's do it on this one. So you can all cringe at how many dimensionals I use. Just a certain few of you. I can't help it. That's why when I go to Sue's to visit her for 2 weeks, I bring dimensionals. And again, if you wanted, I mean, that's the finished card. This was the one. Let's see if I can do this and not bring these all over the house. A few hit the floor. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, we got to do a few poils. Now, I still don't have the newer packages because I had so many of these. So I don't know the actual sizes that come with them. I just had tons and tons of packages. I don't know why. Like sometimes you kind of forget you ordered them and you order them again. Flip over. Oh, gone. Gone with the wind. Okay, 3 more. Hui. But I think it does kind of finish it off nice. So pretty. Okay, so that can go to the side. So the 2 cards tonight, and I was going to say that, you know, if you also wanted to do something on the inside, and if you want to do your envelope to match, you can do that. I also got today, let's see where I shoved it. I don't see where I put it, but the Promenade paper, oh, right in front of me, which I will be absolutely making some cards with this. But this I've seen, oh, so pretty to make the matching envelope. So there's 2 sheets. Let me see if I can switch them. This is really, other than seeing somebody's cards the other day, BJ, if she, I don't know if she's on, but there's some pretty things I've seen with that. And then there's the opposite side, like crinkly, shiny paper. And then I saw another demonstrator, how she cut these and what she did with them, so that was kind of cool. Nice plain background. You can even stamp on that. I think this one, this and this are my 2 favorites. So pretty. Look at that, like marble. That's pretty also. So that's the paper. I can't wait to play. It was exciting to get that today, and that made my wondering not as bad. So I'll see you on Sunday. Don't forget the great deal for signing up as a demonstrator. You can contact me for more information, but they are giving with it a full stack, 10 ink pads extra. So for that $99, it's an awesome deal. Plus a paper pumpkin comes in the kit, and catalogs, and you never have to sell a thing if you don't want to. So contact me if you're interested in signing up, and I'll see you on Sunday, 8 o'clock. Thanks for joining me. Bye.